Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you. Bye, baby. Have a good day.
When have I had time, Reagan? I don't know. Like the 2 seconds that you asked me. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Here we go. So, what we are going to do right now. Oh, somebody let Sarah in. What we're going to do right now is we're going to turn to page 7 and 8. 7 and 8. All right, we're going to take about 20 minutes and let us review some stuff. Sarah, do you want to pass, baby? Do you pass? Drive it? Okay. I'm going to tell them that you don't need to be so like this. Okay. Who's your teacher? Okay. Can you tell them? Do I need to email them that tomorrow? Okay. I'll email them that tomorrow. All right. Here we go. You ready? So we're going to take about 20 minutes. So what time is it? It's about 9:12 right now. So 20 minutes would be a little past 9:30-ish. Let's just say 9:35. Does that sound good? Okay, we'll go till 9:35. 9:35, we're going to go, and y'all should be working on page 7 and page 8, okay? That's your kind of a review a little bit. When are pages 4 and 5 that we did Friday, and pages 7, 8 that we're working on today, when are they due? Test day, right? Kind of depends. Test day kind of depends on how y'all feel tomorrow when we review. I'm thinking that it may be more like Friday, okay? Or we could push it back to next week because we are about a day ahead. So we could push it back to next week. You good? We did. Yes, ma'am. So if you want to take that time right now and fill those in with a video, you can. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Did you get the checkpoint that I gave out on Thursdays? Then you're good to go. All you need to do is get caught up on your notes. That's it. Okay, so you've had a few minutes to work on that. We're going to take a few minutes tomorrow to finish it up. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to grab page 9. Grab page 9, okay? We're going to take the stuff that you learned in Algebra 1 and we're going to tweak it big time. Pretty easy, though. Do you remember the exponential growth and exponential decay graphs that we talked about before?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Now we're going to take formulas for exponential growth and exponential decay, and we're going to work out some word problems, okay? They are quite easy. You ready? Some of you are still working on other stuff and you're not ready with us. Scotty, we're on page 9, okay? All right. Do you see the 2 formulas that are up there for you? So f of x equals a times e to the kt power. Yes, very good. Do you see something else? What do you see?
It's the same thing as a negative.
Same thing but a negative because it's decay, right? Y'all okay? All right, those are the only ones we're going to talk about right now. So let's start with number 1. So, Josh, can you read us number 1, please, dear?
In 2007, the population of the state of Georgia was 9.36 million people. In 2000, it was 8.82 million.
Okay, so part A wants us to determine, to determine the value of K, Georgia's relative rate of growth, right? So it's a rate of growth. So what formula should we be using? The first one. So f of x or y, either one, equals ae to the kt power. Y'all okay? All right, we got to figure out what everything is. So look back up here. What is A?
Initial value.
All right, what does initial mean? The start one, where you started, right? So come over here on the side. Here we go. What was the initial amount that their population?
8.18.
8.18 million. There you go. All right, what else do we know? Next thing it tells us that was T is how much? Time in years. So what is T?
7.
How'd you get that? There you go. 2000 to 2007 is 7 years. All right, the last thing it tells us is K is the rate. So what is my rate? And they don't tell me, right? So it says to determine that. It says determine the value of K. So I don't know. This is what I don't know. All right. F of X or Y, they're the same thing. So what is this formula? What is f of x equal to? What is it equal to? It's your exponential growth. It's your growth. So how much did the population grow to in 2007?
9.36.
9.36 million. Very good. All right, let's plug it in. Instead of f of x, I'm going to put 9.36. Instead of A, I'm going to put 8.81, or 8.18. I said that backwards, sorry. And then E, I don't know K, but I know T is 7. Well, instead of saying K7, what am I going to fix that on the next line to be? 7K. There you go. All right, what would I do to get K by itself first? Divide by? No. 8.18. It's a regular math problem until we get to that E. All right, so if I divide those, does it give me a good number? Or is it a crazy decimal? Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, we're just going to leave it as this right now. Okay, so we have 9.36 divided by 8.18, and then we have e to the 7k, right? Y'all okay so far? All right, I need to get k by itself, so I need to get rid of that 7, and I need to get rid of that e. How do I do that? Natural log on both sides. Oh, sorry, I didn't give you enough room on these. I'm going to have to squeeze. I'm sorry. I'm having to squeeze too, so hush. Y'all okay? Alright, so I have the natural, I'm going to bring this up here. I have the natural log of 9.36 divided by 8.18, and now that's equal to 7k, because that was the only thing left right here. Then you divide by 7, and you plug it in your handy-dandy calculator. Alright, so we have the natural log of 9.36 divided by 8.18. Then you close your parentheses after the 8.18, okay?
What's the natural log?
It's right below the log button. See it? And then you can hit divide by 7. So what is k about?
0.019.
0.019, right? Okay, but a rate is a percent. Rate is a percent. This is your rate, which is a percent, okay? Do you remember how to change a decimal to a percent?
Make the decimal over 2 places.
Over which way? 2 places.
Right.
To the right. Very good. So this is 1.9%, right? 1.9% is really close to how much? We're going to say 2%, right? So Georgia's growth, or Georgia's population, grew how much? About 2% from 2000 to 2007.
That's a lot.
2%?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot of people. Doesn't really seem, 2% doesn't really seem like a lot, but when you look at it in numbers, it really does look like a lot. All right, part B. What, Scotty?
I said I bet over half of that was just in Atlanta.
Probably. Atlanta's traffic is crazy. All right, part B. Let's see. Cornisha, can you read us part B, please, dear? Okay, so here we go. What was my A again? We're in the same problem.
8.18.
8.18. What was my t? Oh,
But now it's,
No, we don't know.
now we don't know because it says when, right? So now we don't know. What's my k? Well, let's not round yet. Let's go back to our 0.019, okay?
So, like on a test, you would want us to write, where does population agree
About 2%. Or you can put about 1.9%. Either one is fine.
No,
But
I'm
in,
saying, like, you want us to write it.
oh yeah, you in pre-AP. Yeah. Okay, what else do we need? We need to know f of x or y. F of x or y is the amount of your growth. So what's the amount of the growth? 12 million is what they want to know when it will reach that, okay? So the hard part is just figuring out what goes where, right? It's pretty easy once you plug it in. So let's see, f of x is 12 million. A is 8.18. E to the 0.019 t. Are y'all okay so far? Alright, what would I do first? Divide by 8.18. Very good. So, let's see. Does that divide evenly? No? Okay, we're just going to leave it alone then. Okay, now what will you do? Natural log on both sides. Very good. Okay, those cancel out. So I have natural log of 12 divided by 8.18 equals 0.019t. Now what would I do? Divide by. Very good. Alright, so that's your exact answer. Let's figure out what my approximate answer is. Alright, so you do natural log, and then 12 divided by 8.18. Then you close your parentheses, and then you divide it by 0.019. Okay, so what was t again? Time. So if it's 20.169, how long is it going to take? About how long is it going to take? 20 years. So in about 20 years, Georgia's population will reach 12 million. You can, yeah. You can have more than one sentence. It does not matter how you write it. As long as you tell me that in about 20 years, it's going to be 12 million. Yep. Y'all okay? Let's see if we can start number 2 real quick before the bell rings. All right, number 2. Let's see. Mackenzie, can you read us number 2, please, dear?
A type of bacteria is growing exponentially according to the model y equals 1000 e power kt, where t is time in years.
Okay. So, Brinkley, can you read us part A? What's it want us to do?
If there are 1,000 cells initially and 1,650 cells after 40 minutes, find the value of K for the bacteria.
Okay, first things first, you got to know which formula to use. What did it tell you that told you what formula to use? Growing. Right here, right? So it was growing. All right. So growing is f of x equals a e to the kt power. So we got to figure out what we got. What is a? A is the initial amount. Huh? 1,000. Very good. All right, let's see. What else do we know? We know k is the rate, or we know t. Which one comes first? K comes first. All right, so k is the rate.
Wait, it already wrote it in the formula.
I know, but we still got to figure out what all the letters are. But yes, it did kind of write it in a little bit. Okay, what's k? You don't know, right? Because what's it say right here? Find the value of k. That's what it says. So we don't know what k is. What else do we have? We have T is time. 40 minutes, right? And then do we know, let's see, the other one is f of x or y. Y is the amount that it is growing to. How much is it growing to? 1650. There you go. Let's plug it in. 1650 equals 1,000. E to the k times 40. What can I do first? Divide by 1,000. Does that go evenly? 1.65 you said? Okay. Alright, now what? Natural log on both sides. Those cancel out. So I got natural log of 1.65 equals 40k. Now what could we do? Divide by 40. Very good. So your exact answer is k equals the natural log of 1.65 divided by 40. What is your approximate answer? 0.013 you said? Okay. So that is a rate, that is a percent. So I need to change that to be a percent. So I need to move that decimal so it's about 1.3%. So what could we say? What are we doing with bacteria? So the bacteria grew at a rate of about 1.3% per what minute? Is that what we're dealing with? Per minute? Y'all okay? Got it good? Not terrible, right? Okay, all we got to do is finish the back of that, and then we're going to review. So, depending on how well or how long we need to review tomorrow, depends on if our test is going to be on Thursday or Friday. I'm thinking more like Friday. I'm thinking more like we may even need to push it back a little bit more than that, okay? We'll see how it goes. Y'all okay? All right. What, dear? I will.